Hello and welcome to my channel. If you enjoy this content, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. So in this video, I'm going to be going through all 10 specialists in Battlefield 2042. I'm going to be discussing what special talents each one of these specialists have and my personal experience playing as each one. So first on the list, we've got Sundance. Now, she's great. I really like playing as Sundance. She's got a wingsuit that's great at covering long distances if you can manage to get to a high enough position to base jump. It's so much fun just using the wingsuit to glide around the map, and even more rewarding when you can drop in on an unexpected enemy and quickly dispatch them. Not only does Sundance have the wingsuit, but she comes with a choice of 3 different types of grenades: scatter, anti-armor, and EMP. Now, you will only be able to throw 2 of these grenades at a time before waiting on a cooldown for another, but it doesn't take that long. So first off is the scatter grenade. This is pretty much used as an anti-personnel grenade. It breaks apart into secondary sub-munitions to saturate a larger area. Next up is the anti-armor grenade. That is more like a drone with an explosive payload. Once you hurl this at any vehicle, it locks on automatically, but it doesn't deal a whole lot of damage on its own. It's best paired with a recoilless M5 rocket if you're looking to bust up some tanks. The last grenade you can choose is the EMP grenade, which will knock out your enemy HUD and take out any other electronic equipment. Unfortunately, these do not seem to disrupt vehicles from what I've experienced. Next up is Dozer. I don't really have a whole lot to say about him, because unfortunately, he doesn't really have a whole lot to offer. He features a ballistic shield that will deflect some, and I say lightly, some incoming small arms fire. I seem to die pretty often and quite quickly while using this shield. You can also sustain an increased amount of explosive damage, which is probably the best perk that Dozer has. I feel this way because you're going to take quite a lot of explosive damage in this game from all the vehicles. Hopefully, EA will buff his shield and make him a bit stronger. I also think he should be able to carry a couple extra grenades, or possibly the ability to fire a sidearm if the shield doesn't get buffed. I think that would be pretty cool. Next, we have got McKay, who features a grappling hook, which I can honestly say is a pretty cool gadget to have in a massive shooter like this. It has come in useful in getting to those hard to reach vantage points. The only drawback is its range. Hopefully they will extend the range a bit. I would like to see another 20 feet at least. In the right situation, the hook could be used to quickly escape and get to cover. I was also able to shoot myself through a second-story window and completely catch the enemy off guard. McKay can also move faster while aiming and on zip lines. Being able to move a bit faster than your enemy while aiming down sights is a big advantage, I feel, in any first-person shooter. This is especially true if you have mastered the art of the strafe. Also, I would like to see the recharge rate on the grappling hook be improved quite a bit, because it is pretty easy to miss your target with it, and it would be nice if it would charge up a bit quicker. Alright, moving right along into Boris, who's one of my personal favorites to use as a specialist. I really enjoy posting up in a good spot with a sentry gun and trying to hold down the front as long as I can. Boris' other talent is that he makes nearby sentries more effective as long as you're in the little ring that's around you. The sentry also continuously marks enemies for you, so sticking close by while using it worked pretty well. It would be fun to see 3 or 4 sentries working together holding the line. I would like to see this specialist role expanded, so maybe he could have a few different sentries. Maybe a sniper drone that you would mark enemies with, and then it would take
Holy
them
shit.
out. That'd be kind of cool. Uh, Also, it'd be cool if there was a mortar drone. You could like pick a couple spots on the map and then drop some artillery on the enemy. I think that would be dope. Next, we've got Irish, who, like Sundance, has a couple multiple talents. He's got a deployable cover, which has saved me quite a few times running out in the open and then just throw that puppy down. It's real nice. He also has what Battlefield calls a shoot down system. but most of us know this device to be a trophy system. It pretty much does what it says. It shoots down any grenades or incoming missiles, which paired with the shield can really give you the upper hand in some situations, like when guarding the bomb on rush. I also think that teaming up with a friend and pairing Boris and Irish together would make for a really good defense. And lastly, Irish spawns in with more armor, and he recovers more armor as well, so that's nice. He's pretty much your all around go to defense operator. Next up, we've got Casper. He's a great support specialist. His drone works great at marking enemies and vehicles for your teammates, which can really give not only your squad, but your entire team the advantage on the battlefield. He also features a movement sensor built into his suit, which picks up nearby enemy movement and alerts you to nearby threats. Not only can his drone mark all your targets, but it also has the ability to disable enemy electronics and vehicle weapons with its EMP charge. This is your ultimate recon support class. I could see myself sitting back, chilling, marking out all the bad guys for my team, taking some long distance shots with a sniper rifle. This is the specialist that I would want to use to do that. Rao is next up on my list, and he is currently my favorite specialist. You will never feel vulnerable to armor or feel like you're going to be outgunned by a veteran in a tank when using this specialist. Rao has the ability to hack enemy vehicles, which doesn't stop them from moving, but renders their weapons offline for about 10 seconds. Whether you pair the hack with some C5 or a rocket launcher, you be sure to keep the armor at bay. Even if you don't hit your shot with a rocket, or you don't get the shot off, or you can't get close enough to throw C5, hacking the enemy vehicles is going to give your teammates the opportunity to take them down. I also think that just hacking alone keeps enemy vehicles at bay, keeps them away from up the objectives, and it keeps them on edge. It doesn't really ever let them settle down into a spot where they can dominate the game. Hacking enemy ground troops marks them on the map for you and your teammates. And if you happen to down a hacked enemy, then other enemies who are nearby will also be marked out for you and your team. You will also be able to manipulate bridges and barriers when using this specialist. Next up is Pack, who in the hands of a skilled player could be very dangerous. She has the ability to see through walls. So if you think that there's some action just on the other side, flip down your X-ray visor and any enemies on the other side of the wall will show up for about 5 to 10 seconds. She also has a talent similar to Paranoia from Call of Duty. Anytime Pack takes damage, her attacker is then marked on the map for all to see. This is really cool specialist, but I wish the visor lasted a bit longer. It seems like she needs something else too, something to complement the visor and the paranoia perk. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe if you guys have an idea, let me know down in the comments. Next up is Folk, who makes for an excellent medic specialist. She not only has the ability to revive any ally, but when she does, they come back with full health. She also has a Surette pistol, which is pretty cool because you can heal yourself with it and you can heal your teammates from a distance. It's a lot of fun to sit back and cover and heal your allies as they pop their heads up, take shots at the enemy, and it's also fun to just, run around and revive people. It feels great when you're laying in the battlefield and you've gotten downed and then somebody just comes up out of nowhere and heals you. So it's pretty fun and rewarding to do that yourself as well. I think it would be cool to see in an update, the ability to be able to revive teammates from a distance with that same Surette pistol. I think that would be really decent. With that option, she would make for a really well-rounded field medic. Now, last up is Angel. He is your ultimate support specialist. Angel also has the ability to revive any ally on the battlefield, although instead of bringing them back to full health like Falk, your allies will gain some armor. Playing as Angel, you'll never run out of ammo or armor or be without the right equipment. This is because you can resupply your teammates and yourself. You can also choose to drop a loadout crate if you need a different gun or a different piece of equipment like a respawn beacon, or you need a rocket to take out a tank or something, you can just call in another loadout and boom, you're good to go. Also, if you don't need to switch it up on the fly, it's nice to just drop it in and grab some more rockets or C5 or what have you. This is also one of my favorite classes to use. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for this video. I mean, those are all 10 specialists, those are all their abilities, and you can see from the game capture that, you can see pretty much what they do. And this has pretty much just been my opinion on this whole thing. So let me know if this has been a helpful and informational video for you guys down in the comments. If you like the content, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.